common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Hey, good afternoon. What's going on? Bitcoin nearing the lows of this recent sell-off. As we can see here on the 5-minute chart, we were looking for weakness, so no problem at the moment. There's the 5-minute. Yesterday we was around 58.2 when I said I thought we were continuing lower. So things are proceeding as planned. Stocks are actually still holding up. I don't have a guaranteed sell there, as I mentioned. I do think they're rolling over. What up, Lori? Bob? Joris, let me give you a wrench. Tomek, same thing. What's up, Dirk? Wog. So I do think we head lower here. We're going to do a little bit of nibbling here soon. You got to join patreon.com/learncrypto to really get details. But we've been looking for a sell-off, so we are getting that. We sold 58,220, I think it was. What's up, Vincent? Mohammed, we just got it started. What up, Bamboo? Joel? Ali? So I'll go over things here. Not a lot to talk about. Let me look at, hold on here a second. I wasn't quite ready to start this. Hold on one second. Man, I got things changing up on me here with Chrome making some changes. Not happy about that. I shouldn't have did any upgrading. Now I'm having some problems. Hold on a second. All right. Let's look at Bitcoin, Bitfinex. What up, Josie? Bitcoin, USD, Bitfinex. Technometer is down at 40. Now that is Bitfinex. It's a little wilder on the buys and sells. So usually around 38, we normally want to try to nibble on some Bitcoin. So we're not there yet, but getting there. On Bitcoin, USD daily. Technometer is way different, 44.8, neutral. That would look like we have more downside to go here, for sure. And then Bitcoin USDT, I mentioned. Extreme overbought. There's Bitcoin at a new low for the move, 55,600. Bitcoin USDT, 53, which is hugely overbought, because we had this big green bar here 4 days ago, which skewed the numbers to extreme overbought. I'm checking with developers. They've not replied to me what that green bar was. I don't know if anybody knows if USDT had some big green bar there. But I think really, as I said in Discord, I think really the technometer's at neutral. So I think it does allow some more downside here. We might get some bounces. We might try to play for a bounce. Here's Ethereum USD at 44, neutral. Ethereum USDT, 48, coming off of overbought. So it looks like, again, we have some downside in Ethereum. Litecoin USD, 46. And Litecoin USDT, 51, overbought. So it does look lower. If we look at the Wyckoff Wave crypto index that we show some, technometer, when is it 40? Bottom indicator. Right now we're at 43.4. You can't see that. I actually left a blue marking on there. But we're at 43.4. The green arrows are when we have the 40 readings, which is what we had at the lows down there on Bitcoin when we went long at, what was it, 52,180, I believe. So did catch that. We're trying to get cute and play some type of pullback here, which is working on Bitcoin. Hasn't worked on Ethereum and Litecoin for us because they've been stronger, as you know, with the alts. But we've got Bitcoin dominance, I mentioned yesterday. Could be coming into a low. So it has bounced off the low that I showed. I was showing the daily chart, showing it was coming down into support. So far, it's sprung the previous level here that I mentioned and reversed. So the low could be in. Bitcoin could be ready to flex again here, or maybe one more new low. So I'm not sure. I'm not a Bitcoin dominance expert, so we'll have to watch that. And then here's a Wyckoff Wave Crypto Index 5-minute chart. Kind of interesting. This was a low at 52,000. We wrote it up here to 58,000. It did extend higher because of alts. This does have some of the Ethereum and Litecoin in it. You can see volume didn't rally on the first part, and then it did rally late. To me, that chart looks like it needs to come down to 73.5 maybe or something and spring these levels. And then I'd be more interested probably in being long. Let's look at stocks real quick. First of all, let me bring up, I got some pre-made here. Here's the SPY. We did have a sell in that a few days ago. I mean, it has backed off. I still think we're trying to turn lower. We've had a bunch of green days here. The QQQ looks like a much better setup on the downside. You can see lower right, red circle. Same as we had the last time at the highs on February 16th when we gave a sell. Had 2 buys at the low, so I'm going to mark this chart as a sell, whether we roll down today or start to. My issue is if NASDAQ is ready to roll over, then I'm afraid Bitcoin's got more downside, so I want to be careful. I've showed some counts on Bitcoin that we could extend much lower here. There's been a little bit of bullish news, I think, that hasn't helped. So I think possibly there could be some more downside. So again, be careful. Hold on 1 second. So that's the NASDAQ rolling over is kind of stopping me from being too excited on the crypto because I think it'll drag it down. I showed yesterday when I have sells in stocks what it's done to Bitcoin. And Bitcoin actually, as stocks rallied the last 4 days or so, Bitcoin could not get above 60,000. That was the level I was looking for. I gave a sell at 58.2. I had an objective of 60, but didn't stay for it. But at 60, I did mention we still had to move down to maybe 54,000. So I still think that's probably somewhere in the cards here. We could bounce and then go lower after that. But I'll show some of those counts here. Let me look at one more thing. I've got what else do I want to show here? I got SPY, QQQ, as I said, I think is probably a short here. Here's the TLT. I talked about it bottoming out. It's kind of flat today. Green oversold, lower right. I think as stocks fall this time, TLT will rally. I've showed the dollar. The dollar keeps giving us these new lows in the OP while price trades higher and an oversold tech. I've showed two of these. I'm going to show another one today. So it looks like the dollar is just ramping up for higher. If that happens, that's going to hurt Bitcoin, I believe. If 54,000 doesn't hold, then again, probably says we go to 48,000 and then possibly 40,000. I don't want to be the one crying wolf on that, but we got to be careful with that. GDX, I gave us showing the sell yesterday with the green red overbought. We have turned lower today. I think GDX is going to, the miners will follow the NASDAQ and stocks lower. That shows quite a bit, I think. I will show a chart on Square to show how some of these individual stocks look. There's Square up here, 246. 53.5 in the technometer, extremely overbought technometer. And don't forget on the QQQ, I'd mentioned here that we could get a rally up to 330. That just made the charts look very nice for 5 ways down, an ABC rally. If you do Elliott Wave, I got a feeling this is a 1-2 or this is an AB. If that is the case, then we're looking for a sell-off down here to 280. Previous, maybe 4th wave support. If that does happen, it could happen extremely quick. So QQQ to 280 possibly. That probably drags crypto down. John, let me give you a wrench. What's up, big house? So let's go back here to Mara, having a big down day today. And let's reload my software. I got too much going on. Hold on here a second. Let's look at Mara because it is an extremely volatile. Here it is on a 6-month chart. We did go up and up thrust the 49 level. I wouldn't doubt we're probably once again going to head back down, possibly clear down to the bottom support. Technometer was overbought at the highs at 56. We're 48.7 now, so if QQQ's headed down in Bitcoin, this thing is going to get crushed, no doubt. Let me save that. And let me do Riot. Chart not as attractive, which I'd be a little bit more bearish on Riot. Again, I think it'll come down here and test this 35, 38 level probably. What up, Johnny? So there's Bitcoin, 55,500, Ethereum, 1941, Litecoin, 213.75. What's up, Rico? And we got the Outlaw in here. I didn't see that. So that's really a quick wrap up. NASDAQ slips minus here, down 8 points. Dow down 30. NASDAQ, the S&P is still up 1.94 at 40.7588. So again, stocks trying to roll over. Bitcoin leading us down. Alts doing much better. But could come under pressure here. Let's look at the counts that I've been showing. This is one of the counts. So you look at the red ABC. That's an irregular flat. So this could be 1, 2. We're starting a wave 3 down to like 46,000, 45,000 or something. That is the bearish count. The red arrow is my last sell. The green arrow is my last buy, etc. The most bullish count is this here that I've been showing forever as well. We're at 55.5, so we're kind of coming down where I mentioned 54, 53,000, somewhere in here would make the chart look good. It'd probably look best if we'd break below 54.5 to catch this previous B wave here. So if that's a bullish count, then we hold somewhere here 54,000 and we bolt to 76,000. So that's the bull count we have to watch. And also, what else? I had another one here that is extreme bullish count. This would be it where we're really in the middle of 5 waves up. So we did the first 1, 2. We've done another 1, 2. So that is a quick reversal higher would possibly put us into this. So we're in a 1, 2, 1, 2, 8 to bolt higher. Anything up around 58,600 would probably say the downside is over and we're headed a lot higher. So that's still a possibility. My Wyckoff indicators don't really support that, so we got to be careful. Shorting stocks, I mean, I think you could probably nibble here. I haven't given a short. I'm out of my longs, but we're looking here at 30 minutes to go, so possibility, or I'll wait and see how tomorrow looks. And again, my preferred count has been the triangle. So that's really what we've been trading off of. My technometers don't support that as much as I would like them to, but we'll watch. You're welcome, Joel. So that's a quick roundup. Anybody got any questions, anything they want to look at? We can go over a few more coins here. With the software if you choose. Otherwise, I might get ready for the stock close. We've showed the dollar looks higher, metals look lower, bonds look higher. ADA USD. I had mentioned that probably would turn back lower with Bitcoin. That has happened. Technometer 43. Volume right at the lows. That one still looks a little bit lower to me. Link USD. Again, I mentioned that one would look lower. Technometer 42.55. So we've kind of did some upthrust on some of these, which does look a little bearish. Theta I don't have in my system, sorry. I still think Bitcoin lower, and I think the alts will still have another slap here. Our viewership just went to 993. We must be at the top of YouTube, I would say. Got a good time on that. XTZ, we will show that. XTZ USD consolidated. as Nick just posted there at the gold Wyckoff SMI, patreon.com/learncrypto, $40 a month. Nick and I have been doing our thing in there. There's XTZ back down to 538. I talked about a jump and a backup. That's a pretty deep backup. We got to give that probably a few more days to see how it looks. I kind of said be careful and wait for a little further pullback. BNB back to 365. That's when I said volume is coming in behind the rally, so we want to buy that on a pullback. 49.4, we was overbought. Look like support, we'd be back here at 335 or so. Strong support, I would think. Dragon, I don't believe. That's a old name. I do not have Dragon in the system, sorry. Coca-Cola. You must be new, or are you in the Discord, Coca-Cola? Appreciate the likes and the shares. 10,041 viewers. I own the Wyckoff Institute at wyckoffsmi.com. So that's how we do 95% of our trades. XRP USD consolidated. Volume from 140 plus exchanges. Some of these have gotten hurt. I kind of warned everybody yesterday. So technometer neutral here. So a little lower, I would think, before you want to buy that. Bitcoin back to 55,930. EOS, USD consolidated. Above 690, back to 577. So definitely some wood slapped in your face there. Technometer back to 40.66. Coming near the low back here at 360. That does look like 5 waves up and an ABC pullback to support. So I would think support somewhere, could slide as low as the 520 or could hold somewhere right in here where we're at. I think that one will try to lead us higher probably when we turn higher. PHB, nope, not in the system currently. Outlaw Preacher buys a new Harley at 70,000 Bitcoin. Let's see if anybody's got any stocks they want to look at real quick. Any more stocks? Let's look at Tesla, one that I've been pretty bearish on. Trying to rally back up, not getting much accomplished. That one looks a little overowned still to me, so I would see it come back down to that 549 level. TSNP is not in my system, but I will add that. You're welcome, Bob. Wally World, that is in my system. Wally World, let's look at the 9-month chart. Nice bounce out the low. Probably a good place to meet some resistance. Technometer did make new lows here, so I would think lower, buy it on a pullback. CCIV, I do have that in the system. Rico, just for you. I mean, it was a little friendly down here at on March 24th at the closing level of 2270. That might have been when I mentioned it to you, Rico. We're sitting there basically right now, so not impressive. I mentioned I think those are just too much excitement in those things. We got to wear out some people now, maybe to work it a little bit lower. I'd like to buy that maybe if it would break 2034 or so. Spring these levels are a good place to add on. Pen. Well, Pen was down only because Dave had a sex tape. What a fool. That chart doesn't look good. That looks like an up thrust into a sign of weakness. rally back to the ice. I would think you could see a little bit of breaking down there. WSMI. Hold on a second. What up, Big House? All right, took care of those, I think. Let's go into BTT. I will look at. That's one everybody, maybe Reddit's been on that one pretty heavy. Taking some major wood today. It went from like 0.001 to 14, a 15 bagger on the way up. It just got halved. I would think somewhere back here, previous support, 6.5 to 7.5, about where it's coming down into. Maybe buy that for a bounce if you want to catch a knife. But risk on that one would be a little high for me. DEGO. Not one that I trade. That one underperforming. Wyckoff likes to sell weakness, buy strength. That one, again, if I had to buy here in a few days, maybe you could try to nibble on that one. Not a strong chart. Not in my software, so I'd be a little bit. I think there's probably better coins, but do your own research. I'm going to run a disclaimer real quick for my regulators. Hold on, PHB. Red Pulse Phoenix, down 17%. Nice chart there. I would think support on this thing at 0.025 and change. I'd buy or add on a little bit lower. Not investment advice. What's up, Lenny? Don't think I've seen you in a little minute. KAI USDT on Qcoin. Flat today. That one I would think is doing a pork blaster up here, would be ready to work higher sometime soon. BTT, I just said buy it a little bit lower maybe. Had a big run, but a nice 50% pullback. I wouldn't be too scared of it. DGB USD down 10%. That's one Nick has traded. This is the 4-hour. I think we were out of that around 0.07 maybe a few times, so out of there. I don't know where Gary's at. We do talk some, but he's still doing his crypto thing. XEM USD down 21%. Not too strong of a chart. Probably support again back at that 0.225 level. Probably rather buy strength there if we could get any. KNC. USD down 12%. That one holding up nicely. I would add on to that in the next few days, possibly, if Bitcoin gives us a buy signal. "25 minutes before stocks close. NASDAQ now down 39. S&P down 2 points. Dow down 55. 25 minutes to go. So NASDAQ showing some weakness under the close here, as expected. Bitcoin 55,650, staying a little bit on the defensive. I'm going to get ready to go here, guys. I got to maybe do a couple trades here into the stock close. So we've been pretty right here with our Wyckoff, so stay tuned. Baden USD. Must be something going on there. Let me bring that one up. No, let me not. I don't know what that one is, guys, or you're just screwing with me. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Again, I'm going to run a couple commercials. Patreon.com/learncrypto. If you want to learn anything about Wyckoff, wyckoffsmi.com. We manage crypto and stock assets. Learncrypto.io. CryptoPCG.com if you have any questions on management. I'm going to run a couple commercials, keep the lights on. And good trading until tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Peace out. And actually, let me run a disclaimer.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns. Thank you.
All right, I'm out of here. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Are you intrigued by cryptocurrency, but just aren't sure how you can get started investing? Maybe you are simply too busy to trade your own cryptocurrency account since it is 365 24/7. Don't hold back any longer. With LearnCrypto.io, you can have a seasoned professional show you how. Todd W. Butterfield is a leader in trading with numerous real money trading successes to his name over the years. He owns LearnCrypto.io, the original Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, WyckoffSMI.com, as well as the Black Bay Group, a registered investment advisor. He has also created state-of-the-art software, consolidating over 100-plus crypto exchanges volume, as well as his own Wyckoff proprietary indicators. With today's stressful and busy lifestyles, isn't it time you considered having a knowledgeable investor manage your crypto account? In these unprecedented times, it is the perfect season to seriously consider LearnCrypto.io's private client group and add cryptocurrencies to your investment portfolio.
Warren Buffett, American investor, business tycoon, and one of the wealthiest people in the world, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." But how is that possible? Well, knowledge is power. In 2020, it is no longer news that cryptocurrencies are the currency of the digital future. Bitcoin's stability amidst unprecedented global economic impacts from COVID-19 has proven once again that crypto is here to stay. Learning how to trade, when to trade, and where to trade crypto assets can make the difference between success and failure. At LearnCrypto.io, we offer a pathway to sustainable and lifelong wealth by helping open-minded beginners and experienced traders navigate the thin ice of the cryptocurrency markets. Live shows, interviews, coin reviews, fundamental analysis, predictive trading bots, and open chat access to a community of real traders. These are just a few of the benefits you'll receive with a membership on patreon.com/learncrypto. Sign up today if you strive to build yourself a brighter tomorrow.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard D. Wyckoff. Anyone who is interested in the stock, option, or commodity markets is most likely to find my life and teachings to be of great interest and value. I was born November 2nd, 1873. At the age of 15, I had my first job as a stock runner on Wall Street, and by age 25, I had opened my first brokerage firm. I was one of the pioneers in the study of the tape and included volume studies in all my market operations. This volume and its intraday studies is what set me apart from the rest of the market gurus. There was a point that my buy and sell following was so big that it became a powerful part of the daily market. It was at this time that I became known as one of the titans of technical analysis. But all along, my lifelong endeavor was to pass on my accumulated wisdom to others. With that in mind, in 1907 I created the Magazine of Wall Street. At its height, the Magazine of Wall Street had over 200,000 subscribers. That's over 200,000 investors who wanted my thoughts on the current market conditions and trends. Finally, in 1931, I decided to take all my knowledge that I had learned about the stock market and create the Richard D. Wyckoff course of stock market science and technique. I was able to create something that established a new standard of practice in the public stock market operations. I did not claim any monopoly of stock market knowledge, but up to that time, no one else seemed willing to be so frank in offering to the public the most intimate knowledge of the inner workings of the stock market. The good news is that even though I created the Wyckoff Stock Market course back in 1931, the course has been maintained and updated throughout the years and is available to you today. Over 90 years later, my course is still available for investors and traders that want to learn the secrets to the stock market and can be found right now at wyckoffsmi.com.
Are you trading or investing in the fast-moving and exciting cryptocurrency markets? If so, you need to learn how to identify primary trading opportunities by implementing the Wyckoff trading methods, which was created by world-renowned stock speculator Richard D. Wyckoff. This online course teaches all you need to know to increase your returns while minimizing your risk using the Wyckoff trading method. Over 915 students have enrolled in the course since its launch in late 2017. LearnCrypto.io is owned and operated by Wyckoff SMI, also known as Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, which has been an authority on the Wyckoff trading method for over 85 years. Founded by Richard Wyckoff in the 1930s, Wyckoff Stock Market Institute has owned the rights of the Wyckoff trading course since the beginning. Take advantage today of this excellent course and begin reaping the rewards of a time-tested method from the grandfather of technical analysis, Richard D. Wyckoff.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.